are here at the Board Game Network, and we just got done playing with the leaders of Euphoria live on television in downtown Salina for the program How to Play. And we just finished this, so we are going to chime in with our thoughts, our positives, our negatives. Who won? The Wastelanders won, pulled it off. Eventually, it took us a while, but tell me your opinions of this game.
I think one of my favorite things about it is that because you can only take that one action on your second phase, whether it's to take a gun or at the end of your turn retrain that gun. There's so many chances for your plans to be messed up by the time it comes back to you. Sometimes it might feel like you're just trying to do the same thing over and over and over again.
Why couldn't you have had that leader so that I could have won by being Euphorian? But no, you just had to be not cool enough to have the leader and then backstab me.
I really like the reaction cards as well because it throws off other people's plans. It can throw other people's plans off wildly.
Not to mention the pictures are hilarious.
And the pictures are pretty great too.
Yeah, totally cool. High five on the pictures.
High five.
Gold
Toilet
sticker.
bowl.
Okay. Me and Bronson here, we've played it with 4 players, and we've played it with 7 and 8 players. And 7 or 8, I definitely would say is more fun. It's more chaotic.
Yeah.
With four, you do a couple of interrogations and you figure out who the leaders are, and you start blasting away.
I think the gameplay is probably definitely different depending on the amount
It
of players
does.
you go with.
Yeah, it doesn't play well as well with 4 players, definitely.
Well, it seems like so much more of a party game anyway.
And actually, the thing that you wouldn't expect with the game with 4 players is that often, because of the way the deck is created, you have instances where 3 players are against 1 player at the start of the game because of the way it's shuffled.
Yeah.
So you end up having one person that's just, well, I guess we're done with this game. Let's
You don't know that though.
Totally.
You don't know it.
With
And
all,
you find out.
with all the players, you have to keep track of
Yeah.
who's been interrogated, and
Right.
then you get some of the cards where you can pass some of
Yeah.
your player cards, or you can reshuffle your deck, and now you don't know where anything is again.
Yeah, I like that because it makes it a little easier to not fall into that analysis paralysis, and you just kind of have to say, I don't remember what happened, so I'm just going to go with what I
You
want to
just keep
do.
going. You know, we really haven't done I see 2 reds over there and 3
Right.
reds over here. How many are in the deck?
Yeah.
What's left? Trying to.
I think it's a lot more social than that, to where
Yeah.
the intent isn't to just analyze and analyze and analyze. I think it's to take what's readily in front of you and then go from there.
Yeah, plus the forgetting makes people just kind of, the heck with it, guns
Yeah,
blazing,
you
shoot
don't
that
care.
guy. Oh no, he was on my team. Oops.
I do love, just like I said earlier, plans can be thrown off. So by adding in the fact that once you're shot, you become a Wastelander, it completely changes your game strategy and can change your game strategy to win on the very next turn, like it did with Tyler.
When in
Right.
doubt, shoot a gun.
Or go
No
for
matter
the
who,
wins.
as long as it's not your leader.
When in doubt, go for the guns.
I think one of the things that I like about the game is the fact that it doesn't matter the age group.
Yeah.
This is a game that is good for any age, good strategies and involvement. Male,
on your feet.
female, young, old, doesn't matter.
Large families.
And
Large families,
And one of
this
the
would be
things
great.
about this game that I love, that like games like Coup and Werewolf, when you're shot, you're out. This
Yeah.
game keeps you in.
Yeah.
There's no being left out at the end of the game. You're just everyone's playing until the very end.
Right, you're not that person ticked
So-
off sitting on the side waiting for the game to end.
Yeah, it's like
And you're
watching.
just making it worse for
Yeah.
everybody else.
Just
In
watching.
fact, I think it makes it more fun when you get shot because then you are able to shoot any leader.
Yeah.
So you have more motivation to continue playing.
And the longer, or shoot somebody else so you can convert them to your team.
Right.
And then there's more people on your team, and
More likely to win.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's my process of elimination. That guy's a Wastelander, 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 and there's the leader. All right, got it.
The only thing I don't like or wish more about the game was that there was more shuffling of cards. There's a few artifacts that change people's
you can
stuff around, but there's conditions in the game rules for winning by gaining control of both leaders,
Yeah.
or if you're a
Yeah,
Wastelander,
that's
gaining
really
control
hard
of
to
one.
do.
And there's only 1 or 2 cards in there that affect that. So it
Well,
really
and those artifacts can stay static in someone's hand for a long time. I thought at first because there's a good number of artifacts and they're all unique, but I realized playing with 8 people, we start going through those artifacts pretty quickly. So there's a chance for them to come back around, which could be a good thing. I would like to see more artifacts in there,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
it makes it
Yes.
a little more chaotic
That
and
was,
random.
that was
Yes.
my next comment.
Yeah.
Was, I would love for this deck to be about 3 times this tall.
Totally, yeah.
And also like have some of them not, like some of them be similar, but not most of them
Right,
be
more,
similar.
more movement
Variety.
of the leaders or the people between people. and
Yeah.
Or, you know, just like
Some of that kind of stuff.
If you add a few more cards, but have a few of those cards be like, when this card gets used, it doesn't get reshuffled in or something.
That would be pretty, yeah.
Like the one where you pass the guns around,
Uh-huh.
one for each direction, then use it once they're gone.
So some of them get
'Cause-
discarded out of the game.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Wow.
The way I think about it, especially with this game, is it's like you said, it's so accessible to so many different players.
Uh-huh.
And with running an elementary board game club, this would be something we could easily do. I mean, granted, the time limit could be an issue sometimes, because sometimes a game can go by in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But it would be super accessible for 4th and 5th grade students to play.
Yeah, it just depends on how fast the leaders get detected.
Yeah,
In this-
exactly.
In the game we just played, it took a while for us to figure out who the leaders were.
I mean, it takes some technical and strategic gameplay, but you could also be someone who has no ability to strategize in a game and still do fine.
Yeah.
Based on what other people do.
Right.
Yeah, you get shot and then I'm a wastelander. Well, I guess I'll shoot that guy. Oh, good plan. Now I'm just gonna like ride on their back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also kind of needs to like just have an expansion for more people, because I think this would be fun if you were able to have like 3 times as many people playing at once.
That would get crazy.
It would be fun.
You might have to have
Eventually.
some more,
Well, I don't know.
more teams.
You would have to have something.
Yeah. They'd have to
Because
balance it
eventually
out
everybody'd be a wastelander.
Totally,
You'd
yeah.
have like
Probably like
8
2.
wastelanders versus 2 people.
Probably like 2 or 3 leaders.
How would you remember though?
The
like,
first
when
however many people become a
interrogations and
wastelander.
people flip
But then
over
that's the
cards,
thing, you
know?
don't stay in the
That's
game.
part of the fun
You have
part.
to start eliminating people from the game
I don't
somehow.
know that I
That's
would
what makes
consider
this
that
fun,
fun.
is you all stay in.
I would think it would
Right.
be amazingly fun to have like 16 people playing this.
I think
It'd
it'd
be
be
like-
too many.
Just like take 2 sets of this, 2 leaders of each faction.
So the 2 leaders were on the same team?
Yeah.
Or 4
Oh,
teams?
okay, I see, that's not. that
Two,
makes-
still 2 teams.
That makes it a
Still
little
2
better.
teams,
It
but
balances
2
out a little
leaders.
bit
That
more.
way, that
good
one's
idea.
got a leader, but where's the other one?
Yeah, I
So
do
you have
like
to
that.
kill both leaders?
Yeah, you got to kill the president.
I
and the
like
vice
that,
president.
that's a good idea.
Simple.
But
I
I
think
think 8 was such a perfect number for this.
Yeah, I think 16 would be
8.
too chaotic.
I mean, we
7
played
and
with 7 the other day, right? Or
No,
did we play with
7
We did
we
play
played
with
with
8,
8.
okay. Yeah.
7
I
and
do like
8
that.
work very
think, yeah.
similar. 4 works quite a bit
Yeah,
different.
games like this
I can
just
imagine.
feel like they play better with more people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same with
and it's-
Werewolf and games like that too.
It's because it requires so much interaction between players, and when you only have those 3 other players and yourself, interaction becomes boring or too easy.
Yeah. It's like Spyfall.
Yeah,
Not
exactly.
enough people, so it's
Totally.
easy to,
Yeah,
you've got
Spyfall.
plenty of time to
Once
detect who it
Once you get
is.
a bunch of people in Spyfall, it gets way more fun because it gets more chaotic and the time's running down.
Yeah, it goes so much faster.
Yeah.
Wow, that's Leaders of Euphoria. A great game. We all seem to like it. And we've even come up with a variant, so you can buy 2 boxes now. Make sure you tune into all of our videos here at the Board Game Network.
Buy 4.
For
Yeah, that way you can play 32. Yeah. It'd be great.